Assalamualaikum, welcome to my YouTube channel. Need to see this picture. Today we are going to overview current affairs of 6 August 2022 over the Pakistan, the area of politics, the issue notice to PTI Chief Electoral Body accepts for hearing, Pakistan Democratic Movement reference seeking Imran disqualification over the case of Ashtafi and foreign funding. The last day for deciding of appeal by the appellate tribunal is August 25. Election Commission Pakistan says where Imran Khan decided to fight from the 9 seats, and Yom Istihsal is Kashmir is making in Pakistan. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif condemned India's use of unbridled force in illegally occupied Azad Jammu Kashmir. In Pakistan, there was chanting of anti-India voices. Over the economic state media says United Arab Emirates keen to continue cooperation with Pakistan in various fields. UAE to invest $1 billion in Pakistan companies, state news agencies report. Where World Bank blocks 335 million loans. Dollar. Pakistan failed to empower depth of office, harmonize sale tax laws and procedure. Over the international news. Coming from the United States, United States is assisting Pakistan to improve maternal health by giving 36 vehicles for effective service delivery. Russia ready to discuss prisoner swap with Washington after U.S. basketball star jailing. White House urged Russia to accept its offer deal of the release of Brittany Griner and former U.S. Marine Paul Whelan. Breonna Taylor, who should be alive today, Attorney General Merrick Garland said, as Breonna Taylor was dead by the 4 U.S. cops charged over killing of black women. Skyrocketing energy prices are compounding an existential cost of living crisis for hundreds of millions of people. United Nations chiefs call for windfall tax on profit of oil gas firms. Russia in Pakistan, mysteries surround Russia made grenade that exploded in Karachi. Army police doubt grenade part of armory inventory. Inquiry underway to assess this. Ukraine grain has been the 3 more ships with grain have left Ukraine coast and headed toward Turkey for inspection. India rejects Kashmir exploitation. They observe all across Jammu Kashmir. Participants viciously chant anti-India freedom slogans. On China, Beijing said it will suspend the China-US climate change talks and mixed plans for a call between military. China said Friday it will stop accepting deportees from USA as part of its retaliation for House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visit. On Afghanistan, there is a blast happened in Kabul, kills 8 and IS claim responsibility of the climate. The science behind the climate crisis is carbon dioxide in the greenhouse effect. Carbon dioxide is called greenhouse effect because of its ability to trap solar radiation, Earth atmosphere like a blanket heat of the planet. Acting the same way a greenhouse keep plants warm and planet warm and growing. Carbon dioxide is warming the planet. What happening in China? What does it mean for the rest of the carbon dioxide naturally occur in the atmosphere? Without it, the planet would be too cold to support life. But human activity like the burning of fossil fuel for energy increase the gas at dangerous level, increasing the thickness of dead blanket to the point that Earth is heating up. Before the Industrial Revolution, the level fluctuated naturally over many thousands of years, but never exceed 300 parts per million at any point in the last 800 years, as shown in the graph. In addition to the level being higher than at any point in human history, the rate at which those levels have increased shows that human are the cause. During natural variation in the distant past, carbon dioxide level took thousands of years to change. How much is the planet warming? The average global temperature of planet is up nearly 202 degrees Fahrenheit. Scientists have measured temperature around the globe reliably since about 1850, and several independent government and academic institutions, NOAA, NASA, Japan Meteorological Agency, and UK Met Office, among others, track this data to the global average temperature. The agencies use different methods and work separately, but all the data sets tell us the same thing. Our planet is warming and every new year is warmer. The past 5 years have been the 5 warmest years since 1850, and 18 of the hottest 19 years occurred since 2001. The warming trend has rapidly increased since 1970. The average global temperature has risen about 2 degrees Fahrenheit, a little over 1 degree Celsius. That put us then two-thirds of the way to limit the 1.5 degrees Celsius deficit in the Paris Climate Agreement. While 2 degrees Fahrenheit might not sound like much, the difference throws a lot of Earth process. Humans have thrived at a consistent global. When you have 100-degree fever or fever, it means it's not right, it has an effect. The effects are: number one is the polar ice is melting. Ice is disappearing from both poles at an increasing rate. Climate change is occurring the fastest in the Earth's polar region, where temperatures are rising more than twice. This is caused major causing changes in polar landscape, namely melting ice, both in ocean, sea ice, and the ice sheet in Greenland and Antarctica. With each decade, there is about 13% less ice cover. The volume of sea ice is less half than half of it was 20 years ago. The impact of lack of ice is showing itself in places such as Alaska, where lack of ice is leading to fish and animal die-off and coastal flooding. According to NASA, Greenland is losing around 286 million tons of ice volume per year, while Antarctica showed about 127 billion tons of ice. Both ice sheets have shown increasing rates of ice loss over the past decade. Number two is the sea level rising. The most widespread impact from climate change is rising sea level. A combination of melting ice sheet, glacier, and expansion of the water that heats up has caused the global sea level to rise by more than 8 inches since 1900. Projected ocean will rise. Ocean will rise up on average by 1 to 2 feet across the globe by 2100. 2100. We do not have to wait 21 to see the impacts of sea level rise. Oceans are warming at an accelerator. The ocean is the memory of climate. About 93% of Earth energy imbalance ends up in the ocean. The ocean has experienced consistent change since 1950. Climate change impacts your health. The climate could hate and adverse forecasts made to human health over the past century. Rising global temperature could lead to many more deaths than the 250,000 a year between 2030 to 20. The World Health Organization predicted that high temperature become more bug-borne diseases and cases of malaria, diarrhea, heat defects, and malnutrition. Food shortages could become a serious issue. About 1% of food calories have been lost from global food production due to rising temperature. That means serious loss of food calories for about 50 million people. The rising carbon dioxide levels have a negative impact on nutritional value of certain crops such as rice, and the climate crisis have reduced crop yield. It has also negatively impacted floral development, meaning that the pollinator bees and butterflies that rely on dead polar are put in jeopardy by the climate crisis. It is all about today. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.